Hi.
It's Halloween. Hit it, Noodles.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld in eerie sight, for a monster from its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
Now everything's cool. That's part of the land. The monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to.
I think I better get a black cat for this Halloween-themed live stream.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. Wrong! Mash. Easy go, you impetuous young boy. Let's go.
All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Jeff. Where's Paige? You want to tell everyone where Paige is?
She's in Montana.
Try again.
She's in Montana.
She's in Indiana. All right, Colfax, get your tushy out of the live stream. Hey, everybody. I am Jeff. Welcome to Jeff and Paige's Monday-themed cattail live stream. Normally, actually, this is the first time we've ever done a live stream where it's just Jeff with a special guest. This is Wolf. You can see Colfax's tail, and this is Noodles, the Halloween mascot. Paige and Alice have gone to Indiana to visit Paige's great-grandma, or Paige's grandma, for Alice to meet her great-grandma. So today, Wolf and myself will be doing Puking Pumpkins. It is live Science and Nature Mondays with Jeff and Wolf and maybe the black cat's tushy. Welcome. We're about to, I'll tell you what's going to happen in a moment, but I know some of the materials lists said to have an already carved pumpkin, but maybe the description said we're going to carve our pumpkins together. We're going to do both. Wolf and I went ahead and we carved this pumpkin and this one yesterday, but he is also going to carve this little pumpkin right now on screen. So if you want, whenever you're ready, if you haven't carved your pumpkin yet, you can get carving. And let's see, Maeve, I'm going to stop the camera. Will you throw up that agenda graphic so everyone knows what's about to happen? There it is. It's Jeff and Paige's Science and Nature Show. Today's theme, puking pumpkins in acid and base reaction to make carbon dioxide bubbles and puking pumpkins in the process. We'll start by saying hello and seeing which of you are on screen today. We'll say hello to you. Then we'll watch News and Nature. That's pictures of my family, nature, what's happening around here in the Front Range of Colorado, and maybe some photos that some of you have sent in as well. We will find out. Then we will get on to our main activity, which today will be to create puking pumpkins. And we will finish with any Jeff and Paige song requests in the form of a miniature concert. All right, let's see who is on screen today. All right. Oh, people are still registering in. First up, we've got Bev Kagan. Bapu, welcome. Story is coming at us live from Denver. We've got Daniel. Daniel, if there are kids with you that aren't named Daniel, feel free to type that name in the chat or names. Same goes for you, John Todd. I see you are logged on as well. We are happy to acknowledge the children by name. And while we wait, let's see some news in nature. Maeve, whenever you're ready, roll that beautiful bean footage. And nature. What happened live in a backyard in unofficially Oregon County? Your hub and home for Science and Nature News. Oh man, this was an amazing day in our family's autumn. We got to attend a cider making party. The cider was surprisingly delicious, but even better, community process of grinding apples and then turning a crank to squish the juice out into a jug. If you've never gotten to make cider and someone ever asks if you want to join a cider making party, say yes! Well, you saw his tushy and his tail. Here's the rest of Colfax the cat. He is surrounded by pumpkins. What says Halloween like a black cat surrounded by 4 pumpkins? Colfax does love wandering. Speaking of pumpkins, our family went last weekend to a pumpkin patch out in Louisville, Colorado.
On our yes day!
It was a yes day. Wolf got to do whatever he wanted on yes day as a prize for filling up his jewel jar. We had such a great time. If you've been to a pumpkin patch this year, let us know in the chat bar. I'd like to know who has been doing some of the same things our family have been doing. That's Alice on the tractor. And I think that was the same day, or no, it was the day after our pumpkin patch day. It hailed. We had crazy weather here in Boulder County. If you live in the Front Range of Colorado, you might have seen hail as well. Last Wednesday, there's Jeff in the recording studio. We are finally recording our new album called Hey Alice. This is me doing the vocals for Rigatoni Spumante's Campfire Opera. It was lots of fun. I told you Paige and Alice are visiting Great Grandma Judy. There's Great Grandma Judy in the background. They are in Indianapolis, Indiana right now. I know she was hoping to call in, but I think it's just going to be myself, Wolf, and Colfax. They are having a really nice family time. Wolf, school photo. Did you get school photos taken this year? You probably didn't last year. It's just one of the nice things of returning to in-person learning for those of us who are in person. But some of us are learning at home still. Wolf needs a bowl. We have been doing some outdoor shows, including school assemblies. This is a Jeff and Paige concert last week at Horizons Elementary in Boulder. Super fun. We are still adapting to figuring out how to perform outdoors. This just in. James, who I don't believe is online today, but is a great explorer and a member of this learning community. James reports that Brainerd Lake, up in the high country, is completely frozen over. Winter is coming, says Ned Stark. And our next live show, Jeff and Paige will be live at a place called Supermoon in Boulder. It is an indoor masked show after school. If you are interested in more information, I will have that up on our website, but there is also info on the Jeff and Paige Facebook page. That's News and Nature. If you would like your photos featured on the next News and Nature, just send them to photos@jeffandpage.org. We would love to see your nature exploration, funny family happenings, whatever seems newsworthy to you. We are back live in Jeff and Paige and Wolf and Alice's backyard. If you are joining us late and you haven't started already, you are welcome to start carving. Wolf says, I need a spoon. All right. Well, we're going to start today by watching a video of a pumpkin plant growing from seed into a leafy plant that would make a pumpkin. Now, this video doesn't actually show the pumpkin growing, but it is something called a time lapse, where we can see super sped up video of a seed turning into a beautiful plant that will grow a pumpkin.
It's not actually that sped up.
It's kind of sped up. All right, Maeve, whenever you're ready, you could start that pumpkin time lapse video. Nice music. It's nice pumpkin carving content. Need some help? I think we need to make the hole a little bigger. I'll make it a little bigger.
Not too much, or fit like the other.
Oh. You might want to grab a smaller. I can get this out. I like that you can still see the pumpkin seed on one of those plants.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. And I don't think we can see the days, but this is probably around 15 days, maybe 16 days after planting the pumpkin. Oh, there it is, 18 days. 19 days. The leaves are getting bigger.
20.
20.
21.
Wonder if anyone on this live stream has ever grown pumpkins in their own garden. 23. Oh, let's see, we hit 24. Wolf.
24.
Yeah, it might not fit anymore. And now, just for fun, this video does a reverse time lapse at 4 times the speed, so you can see the pumpkin plant change back into a seed. Ah, I love that. All right. Well, hopefully that inspired you. If you were carving a pumpkin, maybe that inspired you a little bit to know a little bit more about the plant with you are interacting. It's pretty cool how a plant turns from a seed into a leafy stem that can grow a fruit. And the pumpkin is actually the fruit of the pumpkin plant. It's got the seeds inside, even though we probably think of it as a vegetable. I'm just going to check in quickly on the chat bar. Okay, Daniel is here. Oh, I think I know what Daniel that is. We got Milo, Simon, and Owen are online with Daniel. And we've got Story has actually grown a pumpkin of her own. Very cool to see. Well, hopefully you are in the midst of carving your pumpkin. It's nice to add the eyes and the nose. Maybe you've already carved it. If you just want to carve enough for the experiment, all you really need is a mouth, because we're going to make these pumpkins. Everybody show me your best puking face. Okay, I really wish I could see that. Here is what you will need for this experiment. About a cup, but really doesn't matter, of baking soda. This is about how much a cup is, if you're just going to eyeball it, which is totally fine. If you have a tiny pumpkin like this, probably want to use about half that. If you have a larger pumpkin like this, let's go for the whole cup. We also need some vinegar. This is the base. This is the acid. Maybe you've seen our acids and bases video where we use red cabbage juice to test which is an acid or a base. If you haven't, you could check that out. Ooh, Maeve is telling me my mic is muffled. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, it's fine now. Okay. Maeve, tell me how this sounds, because I just switched it from the computer mic to the camera mic. Maeve on the back end. Dun, 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 dun. So you need baking soda, vinegar, a pumpkin, and your optional additions, dish soap, and food coloring. Wolf, are we ready to make a reaction?
Yes.
Are we going to do one pumpkin, 2, or all 3?
All 3.
All right. Let's see the one But we didn't carve any in this. Oh, we've got one hole in this newly carved pumpkin.
Can you help me a little?
Help you carve one more?
No, that's the mouth.
That's the mouth?
Can you carve a nose and eyes?
Sure.
Quickly.
All right.
Quickly.
Maybe you are still carving as well. If you're waiting on me, well, think about waffles.
Yeah, think about waffles. Please.
There is a nose, and now we're gonna do. You want circle eyes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some big circle eyes.
Please be thinking about waffles.
You make an excellent talk show host, son.
Okay.
Has anyone else ever done a live stream with one of their parents? Curious if any of the kids watching have done a live stream with their parents. All right. Step 1.
You don't draw. Oh, yes, you did.
Here's what that pumpkin looks like now.
Dad!
Oh. Switch it back. Okay, Maeve says. Dun, 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 dun. A little far away. Okay. We're just going to switch it back. Maeve, I got my eye on that, so if you think I should
Switch it back?
That's totally fine. Okay.
Can we start already?
Yes. Step number 1. Take your pumpkin, add
Baking soda!
1 cup of baking soda.
Recorded. Very carefully. Don't spill it like I did.
Very nice, son. There's the pumpkin. Okay. Should we do the other one too?
Mm-hmm.
So just to
And
show
this
you
one.
that it doesn't really matter how precise we are.
Oh, Dad.
We're just going to shake this in. Oh, you want me to pour it in there? All right. We'll do about a half a cup in each of the little ones.
And this one.
Yep. Go for it. Mm-hmm. And a half cup. We're going to do 3 different pumpkins. There you go, son. All right. Now I'm going to do about a cup of white vinegar as well. But before I pour it in,
Me.
hold on, son.
Okay.
We're gonna do it. Let's put it back down.
Go.
All right. We are going to do something to make the reaction a little bit bigger. So, a little bit of science. When you mix the vinegar and the baking soda, you are making a gas called carbon dioxide. Everybody show me carbon dioxide bubbles going up, 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 and away. But imagine if we made the gas even bubblier. And the way we can do that is with a squirt of dish soap. So you don't need to do this, but if you want to, add 1 squirt of dish soap to your vinegar. That's good. Basically, we are going to make super bubble carbon dioxide. And then just for fun, Wolf is choosing what color puke he wants to come out of his pumpkin's mouth. He's done a few squirts of food coloring.
Oh,
and now...
I dropped it, Daddy. I dropped the lid.
I see it.
Daddy. I dropped the lid.
You can mix that up.
Okay.
Wait, let's get the pumpkin guts off of there. There you go.
Okay.
Stir it on up.
Doesn't even look like it needs to be stirred.
So we have a liquid vinegar, and we have a solid baking soda.
And another solid, a pumpkin.
And another solid, a pumpkin. Now hold on. I think I'm going to back this camera up a little bit just in case.
Good idea.
This is a good reminder before you pour in, and we'll do it all together. Make sure there is nothing like a telephone or a computer in the way of your puke zone. All right, son, is it still pointing? Which one are you going to do first? The big guy? All right, we're going to put the big pumpkin right up here.
Ready?
All right, on the count of 3. Go! And oh my goodness, it's puking all over our craft table. And look, it's coming out the top. Oh, it's coming out the eyes.
Oh, and it's coming out the butt cheeks.
It's also coming out the butt cheeks.
And
Yes.
the stem.
Does your pumpkin have a tushy? Ours
Yes.
does. Wow. Now that is some serious acids and bases reacting together.
Nah.
Oh my, oh my.
Hmm.
Should we do our other one just for fun?
All of them.
Do you want to add dish soap and food coloring to the next one?
Yeah, but this time, let's do it the other way around.
Okay.
Show them what happens with the other.
Here you go.
I'm putting dish soap first this time.
Are you going to put the soap in first?
Yep.
Yeah, we tried this 2 different ways, and we found that the reaction was a
Oh,
little
stop,
bit bigger if you mixed the soap with the vinegar as opposed to mixing it right into the baking soda.
Okay.
Do you want to do a color?
Blue.
All right.
With this.
You going to put it in the vinegar or on the baking soda?
Baking soda. And then
Let's do 3 different ways. Maybe next time we put the food coloring in with the vinegar, but the dish soap in with the baking soda.
Ready? Whoa! Ow. Ow, that hurt. Ow.
All right, son, whenever you are ready.
Did you just
3.
mix dish soap in here?
No, that looks like a little bit of a pumpkin. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Look at that blue mixing with the yellow.
That pumpkin has had too many Halloween treats. And we'll do one last puking pumpkin just for fun. And I'm very curious how your puking pumpkins are going. About a half cup for our little pumpkins. Wolf has chosen
Green.
green this time. Are you going to mix it with the vinegar?
Yes.
All right. We're trying 3 different forms of the same experiment. There you go.
Yeah. A little more.
That's good.
Now mixing, mixing, mix.
And do we want to add dish soap to this one?
Uh-huh.
All right. This is our last pumpkin.
Actually, yes. Dish.
All right. That's enough soap. All right.
Is that your pumpkin?
That's the one I carved yesterday.
Hey.
All right. And our final puking pumpkin. Let's get it nice and close to the camera. Go for it. Oh.
Your computer got ceramic.
Yes, it did.
Wow, Dad, look.
We have a beautiful foamy mess on our table. And should we show them that last part before I take any song requests?
Yes.
This was something Wolf did yesterday that we really wanted to show you. Go ahead and turn on the hose. We made a big mess here. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to show you the fun that we can have while cleaning it up. That's our table, our pumpkins, and I'm going to show you this. Hold on, Wolf. I want to make sure that I've got this in the right site.
Also, I can't reach.
Can't reach it there. Yeah, I don't do it yet.
Now,
Go for it.
3, 2, 1. -0. -2. Oops.
All right.
3, 2, 1. -1. -2.
And all of those carbon dioxide bubbles are coming right out. That water is kind of helping to mix in the last of the vinegar and baking soda. You want to do the other two little ones? Okay.
3, 2, 1.
And the green one.
Candy. I ate too much candy.
Yeah, those pumpkins. Too much candy. Woo! All right, we're coming back over to the puking studio with a guitar.
Hold on, I gotta wash out the table.
Not yet, son. We'll wash it off after we're done.
Okay.
All right.
Any songs requests, Papu? Huh?
Here, Wolf, help me carry this table out.
Ah! Phew. I can't.
Okay, I'll do it. Wow. Well, that was quite something. That was actually messier than I ever could have imagined.
Any song requests, Papu? You
Yes.
got any?
If you have any Jeff and Paige song requests, now would be the time to type them into the chat bar. And I'm curious as well if anyone wants to tell us how your Puking Pumpkins went. It was quite a sight. All right, I see Milo would like to hear Rock, It's Remarkable. I'm going to go grab a couple of rocks. If you would like to grab 2 rocks, if you're nearby any rocks, you can grab them, or you could just use your hands like this. But I'm going to grab, will you get me 2 rocks, Wolf? Thank you. Totally fine. All right. This one I'm going to do without a guitar. Just going to do it a cappella. That means no instruments whatsoever. Wolf is showing you how to do it with his hands. All right. Tap your rocks together. Now you can rub them back and forth. You can put them on your head, and you can pound them on the ground or the table. Ready? This one's for you, Milo. Rock, it's remarkable, rock, it's incredible. Rock isn't living and rock isn't edible. Rock is the thing I tend to think of when I try to think of nothing at all. Rock can be sharp like an arrow, woo, or smooth like a ball. Oh, rock, pound your rocks on the ground. When 2 rocks rub together, eventually they'll make sand.
Not pumpkins.
When sand is compacted by time and pressure, it becomes a rock again.
With butt cheeks.
A rock on the shore, the ocean floor, eventually gets so smooth. And when a big old rock is carved by a river, little pebblies start to move. Oh, rock-a-bye rocky on the hilltop. Wind blows and water flows so erosion won't stop. Shh. Rocks can stay still for thousands, millions, even billions of years.
And pumpkins.
Everyone look at your rocks and say, wake up!
Wake up.
One more. Rock, it's remarkable. Rock, it's incredible. Rock isn't living and rock isn't edible. Rock is the thing I tend to think of when I try to think of nothing at all. Rocks. Rock can be sharp like an arrow, woo, or smooth like a ball.
Like a pumpkin.
Whoa, rock. Put your rocks up high. Put your rocks down low. Put your rocks in front of your eyes. Put your rocks on your toes, and then put your rocks back on the ground.
Okay.
All right.
Or
Let's see. Oh, the Mighty Wolf song. I wonder why that one was requested. Maybe it's because Wolf is here. All right, you get to sit there, Wolf.
Yay!
And I am going to sit right behind you. I don't normally play the guitar on that one, but just for fun, we'll give it a play. We've got time for maybe one or two more. If anyone else has a song request, type it in the chat.
Do you have any requests?
Mighty wolf, mighty wolf, mighty wolf, 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 mighty wolf, mighty wolf, mighty wolf, wolf, wolf. You want to try that part, Wolf? Sing it with me. Mighty wolf, mighty wolf, mighty wolf, 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 mighty wolf, mighty wolf, mighty wolf, wolf, wolf. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Running through the forest, what do I see? A mighty, mighty wolf and his family. 1, 2, and he makes 3. It's a mighty, mighty wolf and his family. A mighty, mighty wolf is running wild and free. Mighty wolf. And let me show you that he is actually running wild and free around the fire pit. Yep. Welcome to our backyard. Well, let's see if there's any last requests. Looks like Callum would like to hear Cactus. Oh, Callum. Welcome. Is this your first live stream, Callum? Thank you very much for watching. If so, even if it's not your first live stream, thank you very much. Wow, these are 3 songs that don't really involve the guitar. But I'm going to give it a try, and then I see our last request is coming for Maeve. Cactus for Callum. Rooted in terrain where the rain is rare and soaking up the sun in the arid air. A cactus has water to spare, safely in its stem. Prickly on the outside and squishy within. Squishy, those spiky little spines giving protection, also reflecting the desert sun. Cacti, we love them. Oh, Prickles the cactus, you've been sitting here all along. So now I'll sing to you in this part of the song. Oh, cactus, cactus, look but do not touch. Ooh, cactus, cactus, we love you so much. But not enough to give you a kiss, oh no. Barrel, cholla, organ pipe, and cardone. Fairy castle, prickly pear, and saguaro. Rooted in terrain where the rain is rare and soaking up the sun in the arid air. A cactus has plenty of water to spare, safely in its stem. Yes, a cactus has plenty of water to spare, safely in its stem.
And here's some water if you want to see what it looks like.
I'm showing off the pumpkin one last time.
And this is the water, too.
Oh, yeah. That's a messy one today. All right, we're going to finish with one last request, unless anyone else wrote anything. All right. Technology Vampire for Maeve. Maeve, thanks for being on the back end, especially on a day when Paige isn't here. She's normally the one who does all the little things on the screen on my computer. And Maeve helped me through it today. Maeve made these little pumpkins and these little leaves and this little graphic and so many other things. So this one's for you. All right, we will release our November live stream schedule at the end of October. And we hope we see you at Supermoon, which is our next live concert in the Boulder area. But for now, vampires aren't real. They are only pretend, but there are people that exhibit the vampire trend of locking away all the light of the day, which reminds me, everybody, I have something to say. A reminder to find that balance between your screen time and your outdoor time. Whoa, whoa. My brother must be a vampire because he never goes outside. He spends all day in the basement. From the sunshine, he must hide. You know, my brother has been acting a little bit like a vampire lately. It's like he fears the light of day. With his iPhone and his computer. Online instant message. All that he will play. Here we go. Technology vampire. Fear the sun again. Technology vampire. Fear the sun. Here we are. You have one last thing to say? Oh, Wolf wants to show one last thing. Well, next time we see you online, you'll see Jeff and Paige, and maybe Wolf.
I want to show how much screen time you should have and how much nature time.
That's beautiful, son.
That's screen, that's nature.
All right. Looks like nature tips the scales. Thanks for joining us, Jeff and Wolf, live Science and Nature Mondays. And a reminder, you don't want to end up like your pumpkins. Eat those Halloween treats in moderation. See you, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bye!